everybody, I'm Matthew Austin and SamuraiHex, and welcome back to another episode of the High 5 Journeyman. The Journeyman save where we manage in the top 5 leagues in Europe and in the world, and see where we get to before the end of the FM23 cycle and the start of the FM24 game with the beta, which will be with Derby County as always. Now, if you haven't been enjoying these episodes, this is episode 5 I think. Please give the video a like. I do appreciate all the likes coming my way, and if you are one of those new people, why don't you hit the subscribe button, and if you are a true fan, you'd hit the bell for mobile notifications, so please do that if you're inclined to do so. So last episode we had the Coupe de France final, which we of course lost against PSG. It's bound to lose against them. And then we played the final game of the season where we'd already thankfully qualified for Europe in the Conference League, and we lost that. So basically we haven't won a game at all on camera. But if we're saying we finished 6th, is quite a weird thing. But yeah, today we've got 2 games though. We've got and both against newly promoted sides. So if I go to Ligue 1, we are expected to finish 9th, and we're playing Angers in the first game, who are expected to finish 11th, that has been promoted, and the next game is against Ajaccio, who are expected to finish rock bottom by more than 100 over Mets, who are another newly promoted side. So 2 games we should really be winning, so I'm expecting to win this time. We also have a Valencia in the Europa Conference League 4th qualifying round, and I'm not sure whether to show it toward the last game and Lille and then skip ahead a load of games. I do not know, we will find out. But we have a load of transfers, and I'm sorry if you can hear my laptop being very noisy. For some reason, as soon as I booted it up, it's been like dead wearing with the fan. Hopefully you cannot hear it thanks to a video broadcast, but if you can, I am sorry about that. But yeah, transfers. So, let's go with the ones that left us. First one was Lebo Matiba. He has left for Watford. He was a bit part player, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to sell him. We got $1 million, which is a very good offer, I think, for a player of his quality. Another player was Benjamin Basic, who's just left on a free because his contract was running out. And we also sold Musa Suso, who was a youngster who hardly ever played for us. Non games for the main team, only 3 for the second team. Bastia came in for a big offer. Well, it wasn't big at the time, it was like 10,000, but I managed to get him to 50,000 up front, which I was happy to accept. And he's left, as far as the date to 1k, he's gone to Bastia. Now, before the start of the season, before the season switched over, we signed some other players. So the first one was Alfred Gomes, who is our new backup goalkeeper. He was probably a £14 million signing for Rennes. All those a year before the start of the game, and he played 25 times for them. But last year he didn't play 1 game. So he has signed him for £800,000. I think that's a good offer for someone who is quite hardly ever played last season. We also signed Zizou, an Egyptian winger, who's our new main winger. We've actually signed him for £8 million. Last year he played for Zamalek in the Egyptian Premier League, and he did amazingly well there. Even the year before he got 19, but that wasn't in the game. But yeah, he's going to be crucial to us this year. He was our big money signing this year. We spent 6 million up front, or 4 million up front, or 5 million, or something like that, and the rest over a course of about 3 years. So I think that is a very good deal for him. Then the director of football went for this guy, Abner Vinicius. And I edited it as well to a bit less money, but EA's got a mandatory fee of 1.5 million. And the thing is, he was worth 65,000 5.4 million, so 5.4 million the higher that Getting him for 1.5 million at the end of the year. I think that's a good offer. He comes in from Real Betis. And another signing is Colin Dagba, who will be our squad player, kind of as backup for Gilbert. He comes in from PSG. He actually played quite a load of times in the 2020-2021 season, 25 times, 1 goal. So that's mainly why I bought him, even though he has only played for the PSG second side all last season. I still think he's a good player, and he will hopefully be very good for us. And then goes into the main season. So once the season ticked over, first player that left was Mehdi Chahiri, who was of course already guaranteed to be gone through the loan offer from Girona in January. I probably didn't play once for Girona all last season. They've gone and spent 500k on him, so that's good for us. E.G. Kawashima has also left. 40-year-old goalkeeper who was our backup, so that's why we did a new one. We also sold Cal Fila, who is a right winger. He only played 1 game at all last season. We did sell him for 1.7 million, but we sold him for 250k. I was happy with that, in all honesty. We also sold Thomas Delaney. Now, I was thinking, shall I sell him for more money and trying to get someone else in? It would be better quality, and I thought, yeah, let's do that. So he has left for £850,000 after joining us on a free. Hopefully, he'll do good for them, but not against us, obviously. Marvin Sine is also got on loan. He was in the first team last year. I've got him on the transfer list because his potential's gone down. But yeah, Neil came in for him on loan, and we've let that go. Another player that's left on loan is Maxime Bastian, just another first team player who played a few games last season. He's gone to Paris FC on loan. We also loaned out Corey, who was in the first team last season. Just because I think we needed him to get game time, and he's gone to Nîmes. Another player that's gone on loan is Steven Basea. Moise Sahi Dion's also gone on loan. He could have been in the first team plans, but decided against them and decided to loan him out. Now, Robin Burkle's also been sold. 18-year-old player. He's gone to Grenoble for 63,000 rather than 89,000. I thought I'll sell him because his contract was running up at the end of the year. He was 2 stars, and I probably won't renew him, so I did sell him. Yelin Akui, another player that could have been in our first team plans, he's been loaned out to Mimosas in Ivory Coast. They called him Saudi Arabia then we saw Jimmy Groudon. I liked him because I liked saying his name, even though I probably got it completely and utterly wrong. But yeah, I decided to sell him because I didn't think we needed him. And Real Valladolid actually came in with 1.7 million, rising to 2.3 of all things, which is very good. I could have got 2.3 from the start. He could have gone to another club, but he decided to go to Real Valladolid. If I'd have rejected the Real Valladolid, which I was thinking of going, he would have got upset. So I just decided to accept it, and I ended up going to them anyway. So we lost about £100,000 overall, but it could in fact be a 700,000 loss instead, which wouldn't be very good. But hey, he wanted to go to Real Valladolid, and I thought, okay, I'll accept it for him. The other player that's gone out on loan is Nolan Barrow. Fanny Wilson Busaid has gone out on loan to SL Colmar, who are our affiliate club. And then 3 players have joined in once the game picked on to the new year, or the new season, I mean. So Konstantinos Leifis has joined. He was a player we had tried to go in for. This was a deal already done in January. He played a low times for Standard Liège. I don't know what it's called, Standard Liège or Liège. It's Standard Liège. I don't know what it's like that. It's my editor file for real name fixers. Yeah, he has come from them. He's apparently a regular star, but he'll probably be standard at squad player at best. And then we also signed Ilyas Juref. Now he was director of football. I decided to accept it for director of football. He actually played really, really well for FC Sion last season. 16 goals, 4 assists, 7.24 rating. So I was really happy with that. So that's why we decided to sign him. Bit over the top on the wages for squad player, but we are progressing nicely in the Conference League now. Everyone wants bigger deals, and yeah, we can bring in a bit better quality players that way. And lastly, Alvaro Montero, who's our new starting goalkeeper. Now, I didn't want to go in for him. Well, I wasn't going to go for a goalkeeper, but he came up in the scouting thing, and I thought 4-star. We could sign him for 1.1 million. He had a really good season for Millonarios last year. I'll sign him, and so we did. 1.1 million, all up front. He'll be a very, very good goalkeeper, and our main goalkeeper this season. And that is all the transfers going. So now we've got the game against Angers, as well as the game against Ajaccio after that. So the game going into this, the team going into this game is new boy Montero in goal. Got Gilbert as our right back. Got Sissoko playing in defence for this game. Leithis is also the defender. Got Abner Vinicius as our new left back. Hulu is playing in DM. We've got Zizou and Diarra. Diarra is a youngster who we loaned out last season. Did really well for Ajaccio. Got them promoted. So he's going to be in our first team plans this year. Then we've got Belgrade as our right winger. Amiga as our left winger. And Mizuva as our striker. That is because we've got players such as Perchik. He's not fit. Silla's suspended, and so is Diallo. So that's why they're all in the team. Then we've got yeah, he's unhappy because I've changed him to backup. I remember now. So yeah, Sels is a bit upset with us, but oh well. But yeah, we've got Sels, Samaro, Churef, Dumbia, Dagba, Perrin, Domingue, Sobel, and Pyatt on the bench. Looks like we can finally win a game on camera. Second season we've yet to win a game on camera is not a very good record that I want to keep. So hopefully we can win here against Angers, otherwise I'm going to have to think about changing the tactic already. As half time, I'm going to say we simply have to be better in front of goal. That's 61st minute, we had no highlights so far, so Hulu I think we'll be taking off for Perrin. Belgrade can be taken off for put Zizou on for him, and then put Domingue on for him. Can they swap around a bit better? No, they can't. Keep them on the same. Mizuva's not had a brilliant game, so we'll start our Ilyas Juref starting as his first game under his new club. 3 subs from the back, but I think they're needed to try and get us the win. If you look, we've had 0 shots on target. That is just poor. As we'll make our next sub. Amiga's a bit tired, so I think we'll put Churef on the left hand side and put Doumbia on striker. And Diarra, no one can play for him, unfortunately. I might be able to put Doumbia there, Churef back to striker, and actually put Pyatt on the left hand side, which I think we'll do because we need a goal. We've yet to have a shot on target. It is quite awful. If you go positive, I'm going to say demand more once again we're able to. We've got a highlight, but it's with Angers. However, the throwing is poor. Now we can break with Doumbia, gives it all the way to Pyatt. Like passes it to Domingo and he's free and he scuffs a shot, but it's still a goal. Or we will immediately go back down to pull the balance. What on earth? Was it a block shot that bounced back off him or what? It looked like it hit the player and because of that it fooled the goalkeeper and went in. I'd give that as an own goal, to be honest. But oh well, it's still a goal. Goal's a goal. As it is full time, we finally got a win on camera for the first time. 5 episodes for the first time in 2 seasons. That is strange, but yeah, I'm glad we finally got a win. Now for the game against Ajaccio. Right, we are back for the game against Ajaccio. And stuff has happened in the week since I stopped the recording and came up to this game. So the first one was Director of Football waiting for this guy, Ivan Morante, a 22-year-old DM midfielder. He was offering like 650,000 up to £1 million. Ibiza came in wanting 825,000, rising up to 1.1 million. I've rejected that because I was kind of a bit wondering whether we should go for him or not with Direct Football going in for him. They wanted extra money, just kind of ignored that. Nope, not letting that happen. And also another thing that happened, Sassuolo came in for Sissoko. And I thought, you know what, I'm going to be cheeky. I'm going to ask for like 7 million altogether. And his current value is 6.6 at the highest. And they actually accepted it, but I've gone and rejected it anyway. I was just trying to see how much money I can get. And if they're coming for another, I'll try and get him to 9 million. If they accept that, I'll probably still reject it. If they get 10 million though, I'll probably accept it. So it depends how much all the world to sign it. And also another thing, the Conference League team has been announced. We've mostly got everyone in apart from 2 players, Lucas Perrin, who he's not in the game, not going to be in the team unfortunately, as well as Cameron Doumbia. I wanted him to be in the team, but it was either him or Payet, and I was like, I'm also prefer Payet because he can do amazing things when he gets chances and he has confidence. When Doumbia didn't overall impress me last season, only getting 2 goals in 18 games. Sure, 11 were off the bench, but 6.62, not good enough for someone we paid 1.9 million for. So yeah, he's not in the Conference League squad either for the game against Valencia. Whether he'll be in it if we get into the main Conference League, the group stages or league stages, whatever it is in this year, I don't know. We'll find out though. But yeah, we've got the game going in for Ajaccio versus Strasbourg. Now, unfortunately, Alvaro Montero has picked up a small injury where he's still technically injured but could play, and I don't want to play him just in case he gets injured more. So I've got Sells in goal for this game. We've got Gilbert staying in right back as long with Glathis as centre back. Silla comes into the side alongside Obnovicius on the left hand side. He was already there. We've got Sissoko, Diarra and Huda all staying in the midfield. Then we've got Zizou playing on the right hand side. We've got Amigo playing on the left hand side. We've got Diallo playing on as the striker. Then there's Perchik, Sumaro, Domingue, Chuaref, Perrin, Doumbia, Mazuva, Dagba and Belgrade on the bench. Let us hope we can win this game as well. As 21st minute, we've got a highlight. Gilbert with throwing, gets it back from Zizou. That's with Hulu to Diallo to Gilbert, and Diallo scores but is offside. Hopefully not. Looks like he's going to talk with the linesman. Or I don't know why he's going to talk with the linesman when it's VAR, but it's disallowed. How close was it? It was Gilbert, he was miles offside. So it's half time in my highlights. I will say I'm proud of everyone's efforts, and I'll say keep going to every single body. That's most people, which is good to see. As we get a highlight 46th minute, we do lose it with Gilbert's poor pass. I've got to be careful that we don't concede from this. Vinicius goes in for the... Oh, what on earth happened there? What on earth happened there? Please be offside. Yay! I don't know what happened. It was just... What? Looked like it just ghosted into the goal. It was a shot hit with hardly any venom, and Aldrich was miles offside. And yeah, because of that, he did fit replay, which I'm glad they gave us a foul for offside. As I think we'll make our first 2 subs. Amiga's not have the best of games, so I do think we'll bring on SamuraiHex. And I think we'll also take off Sissoko for Perchik. As a highlight, 62nd minute, corner with us. Scissor crosses it in, head of the way, gives it to Leifus. Scissor back on the ball, gives it back to Leifus. And the shot from Perchik is just over. Too many of these shots going over. Got to be better against better opposition, that's for sure. Diarra could have won the ball on, but he didn't. Now I've got to be careful they don't break, and they do. Aldrich, who's been injured the whole game, has scored. I'm gonna demand more. Look to bring the sub on. Diarra could be taken off. I will trust Missouri to come on in this place. I'll just make that sub for now. Yes, I will want to make the sub. Hopefully this is guaranteed reaction and get a goal straight away. As Ahulu's on the ball because it's having a vicious. The ball I thought was poor, but it goes straight to Masuva, and the ball is then given to Diarra, and Diarra scores his first goal for Strasbourg. I think it's his first goal for Strasbourg. As it makes it 1-1, a very good reaction, as hopefully now they don't go react the other way now. Gotta be very careful. Nearly good tackle on Missouri. Just got to be careful they don't break. Good tackle by Choraf. Silla to Perchik. To Diallo. To Missouri, balls through to Hulu, and Hulu shoots and scores. But it's offside. It looked like the ref had his linesman and his flag out up, but it isn't. It's just how stances. But yeah, 2-1. Immediately far back from conceding. Really good. As 68th minute, we could get a third. Vinicius with cross. Gilbert crosses it in as well. That's with Perchik back to Gilbert on the wing. Nearly loses the ball, but keeps it and then goes all the way back to Leifus. And he passes it to Gilbert. Crossing. Missouri's there, and Missouri scores. Is it offside though? Looks like the linesman didn't have his flag up though. So yeah, it is awarded. It's 3-1. 3 goals in 4 minutes. 5 goals if you count. 4 goals in 5 minutes if you count the Ajaccio goal, as I've completely forgot about making subs. Vinicius can come off. I'll put Dagpart on for his starting game. Silla's not had a good game, so Samara can come in. And Diarra can come off for Doumbia. Actually, we've made all subs, so we can't do that. Bit of a small appearance for Samara and Dagba. But we could actually break it and score 4th in the 87th minute. Gilbert goes on a good run. 3 ball to Missouri. Missouri skies it. Oh, that would have been such a good goal. But it does look like it's going to be a 3-1 win to Strasbourg. which it is. 2 wins in a row after not winning at all last year on camera. That's a nice work, everyone. Well done. Mind you, these are 2 newly promoted sides, but it does take us top of the league for just 2 games played. What are PSG doing? PSG drew that game, and I haven't played the other one yet. So they drew against Lille, and Lille are a tough side. So yeah, I expect them to draw against them. At least Lille to do good against PSG at least, because they're a good side. But yeah, that is this episode. Next episode, like I said, we'll probably play 2 games off camera, which will be the Valencia and the Clermont, and then we'll confer the final game in the leg of against the second leg against Valencia away from home, hopefully with an advantage from home, and then we'll play Lille, which will be very tough. So 2 away games against 2 very tough sides. Hopefully we can qualify for the Conference League and continue our winning streak in the league against Lille. Anyway, if you have enjoyed this video, please give it a like. It does help the channel out immensely. If you are one of those new people or you're a returning viewer that has not yet subscribed, why don't you subscribe? It costs you nothing, and all you get is very good videos every week. At least trying to do multiple times a week. I thought I was going to do Monday to Friday, but I've decided to do Monday, Wednesday, Friday, maybe a Sunday, maybe a Saturday, depending on if I can fit it into my schedule with writing and stuff. But yeah, you can check out all my descriptions down below, and I'll see you all next time. Hex signing out. Bye everybody.